number 3, which is the following one.
2 blue fish swam in the tank.
And our candidate here has 2 blue fish swam. Excellent job. So all of these are good choices. There is obviously I would say obviously a aspiration here, and it's quite long, right? Ooh, ooh. It's quite back to the back, so this ooh, it's proper ooh in English, right? And very well pronounced. I guess Dr. Winters is dead. He's a good enunciator, right? So he employed him to record these for him. And I think that he did a bit of public speaking when he was younger.
Blue fish.
Here, blue maybe might be even velarized when I think about it, but when you compare it to other alls, maybe not so much. We may compare it to the colt, right, later. So blue was good. Fish, right, with a cap I. Nice job. Excellent job here. Swam, excellent job there. Just do not forget a
swam.
Quite probable nasalization. Swam. Right. Try producing it. Swagger, swag, and then try producing swam, You can hear the difference between the two, right? Swam. Yeah, I had it here just for fun, maybe a bit of glottalization, a stoppage of the air. Some speakers have that, so maybe be on the outlook for it, but it's very rare. Okay, in the thing, this is excellent. In the, very well. Maybe some diacritics use would be okay. So in, again, it is a little bit creaky, although not necessarily always. And you can hear that it's moving towards the interdental, so right, so it's being dental, right? So we have dental diacritic here. The thing, this is how Dr. Winters transcribed it.
The tank.
Thing. Which makes sense. This is a part and a. Right, a little bit higher, but maybe not so as high as I transcribed it, but I gave you an option here, right? Thing, right?
The tank.
Yeah, I choose maybe Dr. Winters's transcription here, but I wouldn't mind if you did this as well. And for this one, for my transcription here, you have a tie bar because it's a diphthong. And we have clearly a released k, right? And this angma.
Tank.
Right. Over here. So this was a good job. I wouldn't say this is so this is not ash. And I think that would be a major mistake. But overall, a good job on this sentence, right, in general. Okay, I'll move on directly to the fourth one without losing too much time. That's the colt reared.
The colt reared and threw the tall rider.
So out from the start, this is wrong. This is not. This is an interdental voiceless stop, fricative, sorry, which is th. So you would be saying the colt. the cold reared, which is not proper, which is not what he's or the speaker is saying, right? Let's hear it out.
The
Yeah, and it's voiced, right? You can hear the cold. There is a bit of aspiration here, right? Cold. And all, which is different from, you can just hear all.
cold.
And quite a released
Cold.
right? Cold, reared. And rear is very well transcribed, so I would generally be agreeing with this one. Maybe add a little bit of roticization on I or E, reared. Right? It's an environment of these retroflexes, so it has to be roticized probably. Reared, the right. Yeah, there is a little bit of shimmer in the voice because of the age, but the rest is excellent. And we have the second part of the sentence, which is
and
right. So I would say this could be a schwa, an ash and an epsilon, but this symbol is not the proper symbol, so I would consider this a major mistake because the person didn't use a good symbol. And then we have nd, right? But there is no d, actually. D is not released, it's not produced in this sentence. And through, right?
Through.
Now, this one should be a tap or flap because it goes by very fast and it's not a retroflex. And you can hear it here. In comparison to maybe this one, this one is a flap or a tap, right? So this would be another major mistake, but interdental is good and n is good, which can again be dental.
And
Only can, you're showing me that you are considering it, but yeah, in this case we can compare it to other dental ends from previous sentences, for example, to see whether it's really dental. The tall rider, everything else is good. I would say this is a voiceless the, right? The tall rider.
tall.
And we have now open O.
Tall.
Right? Which is okay, but if you produce it like to instead of tall, right? Tall, then you will capture probably the difference between open O and these two possibilities: low back rounded vowel and low back unrounded vowel. I even added a little bit of because it's very long, a little bit of a length there because it's a very long vowel. And finally, l.
Right.
O. If you just listen to O, it's definitely velarized. It's dark L rather than clear L, right? And finally, rider. This is good, generally very well. This would be rider without R, but in American English there is usually R.
The tall rider.
There is. In the end, you can hear it. Here it is. Maybe a little bit voiceless, but it's there.
writer, 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 writer.
Writer, right? So I would say, yeah, you're missing a phoneme here, and this roticized schwa is acceptable, of course, but I would still have a retroflex because it's here. Right. You can also have, of course, syllabic R, and
Right, right,
a bit of
right, 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 right.
a bit of fronted tap, right?
Right, 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 right.
Yeah, something like that would work. Okay, I think we covered a lot for today, or for this part, and yeah, I will now move on directly to our next two sentences.